What up, YouTube? It's your boy Nasdaq Soldier. Oh dang, I forgot. I was supposed to say traders. What up, traders? It's your boy Nasdaq Soldier back with another, video. Starting back to record myself, take my trades. And right now it's 8:23. Market open at 8:30. But because of the volume and everything, I'm gonna wait till around about at least 9 o'clock. So we're gonna see what price doing around about 9 o'clock. Let the open happen, let all the volume, whatever it's gonna do, come in, and then we just gonna sit back and wait till it smooth out a little bit, if it's smoothed out. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, it's 8:53. Market open and everything. Uh, it's acting like it's coming to this resistance right here. Like it don't want to fill this gap, and sellers coming in. So we just got our eye on that. And it had this support right here, and it broke through, but then it just broke back through to the upside, but it could turn to support again at this level. It could turn into support again. So we just got our eye on it. This is our sell setup right here. Let me mark it up. This is what we want to see when we looking for sales. This black candle going below that white one like that. That's what we want to see. But since it's way above this 14 EMA, it's a little risky. Sell setups above that EMA is risky. With this sell setup, this is our furthest area a price can come back to and react off of for sellers to come back in. And we'll have a trend line set up like this. But we just marking it up, we just marking it up just to see what price trying to do. See how price came back right here to this support, the same area. Yep, same area support. It came back to it after it broke it, turned it to support right there. And it could be, the same support that it's trying to react off of to go back up. Yeah, see that strong selling right there. Let's see. They selling. It's strong too. Damn. I really don't like how strong that is, but we gotta take it. Hurry up, hurry up. We move that up there. Oh, dang, it got me. Dang. I was supposed to move my stop loss. It caught me before I could move it. Look, we would have lost anyway, so. Because of that support. But that's fine. That was the setup. And it gave what we wanted to see, but. See, it gave a reaction off that resistance, so that's why, and it gave a setup off of that. So, but really the overall trend is down, but this intermediate uptrend right now, it's an intermediate uptrend, and I got it. A sell setup above the 14 EMA is risky, which I know that. But I'll get better at, if I want to take it. If I don't, I don't. While I'm waiting for another setup, I do want to say that I crash out when I lose. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on not crashing out from losing. So I lost that first one. We got one more trade we can take. and that gotta be it. Just take one more trade, and if I lose, that'll be it. If I win, I give myself one more try. If I win the next setup, but if I lose, I gotta call it because I crash out. That'd be my biggest problem. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for another setup. I'll be back. Okay, they selling down from the gap fill right here. Let's just see how it look. We're just gonna see how it look. If sellers want to participate back in. Yeah, it's already setting up. Already then went back, selling back down. But we want to wait till it build out and then sell back off. Because I know I said I don't want to take sales, but if it's given a setup and it's at a resistance like that, it's like it only makes sense, And it's sold out too much. Like this our setup. But just like over there, when it sell down too much, it'd be hard to take. But double topped up there. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. Set our stop loss. Let's see what they want to do. It might be. Let's see, do they want to come all the way down though? They might not want to come all the way down. We just mapping it out though. Yeah. They ain't want to bring it all the way down. Let's see how we want to read this. I was thinking about cutting it at 100 ticks. That's why I moved this right here. Might cut it at 100. Yeah, we'll cut it. Let's see what it's doing, man. I feel like I at least got one more trade left in me, right? At least one more, right? I don't want to crash out. So, like, this literally have to be it. I mean, that's a reaction, but we ain't too set on that reaction. Yeah, that was a reaction, but we ain't too set on it. Do one more pullback. I bet you won't. See, we ain't FOMO in. Let me bring up my execution marks. You can see the trades that I took. That one. Wow. This one. Got out that mug. So the mug keep acting like it want to hold up this demand. Let's see. Yeah, we might have to take this one, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Might have to go ahead and risk it right quick. We're getting a good push. We took this trade because of that demand. It kept reacting off that demand, and it's on the uptrend. It's acting like it don't want to sell. Go for the 1 to 2. Okay. Don't stop there. Come on. Dang, it's gonna stop like that. I was trying to get just a little bit more out of it. 150. Yeah. I mean, it did go for a 1 to 2. But we tried to get a little bit more out of it. I mean, I probably should have held it. Could have held it. But would it keep reacting like that off that area up there? We just gonna cut it. I mean, I should have had it set for the 1 to 2 though. See, look at that. It kept reacting off that area right there. Now it's selling down. I should have had the 1 to 2 set. Like, damn, buyers actually stepped back in right here. I mean, the 1 to 1 would have played out at 100 ticks, but we just don't like that it's way on the other side, so we wasn't worried about taking that setup. Because this was the furthest area. This is where we wanted it to come the first time, and it didn't come. But now it finally came down here, and they came back in. Now see, this is a buy setup right here. Y'all see it? This is a buy setup. Now let's look at it. See, the furthest it can come is right here. Boy, could try to double top out. Let's see. It's pushing out of there. Let's try to keep it going. If they want to keep it going, we'll see. We gave ourselves some wiggle room just to see if they want to keep it going. Just have a slight pullback. So that's it. If they can't hold up this area and push it back up, it's a wrap. So they have to keep pushing right here. Sellers can't take it back over at this point. The sellers take it back over, and it's a wrap. We're going to create a head and shoulders to go lower. Ooh, that was a big rejection right there. They got to push. They got to push. I ain't trying to put my stop loss too tight to where it take us out, and then continue the uptrend. That's all we doing. Okay, at this point, we might have to get out. Yeah, we might have to get out now. Yeah, we gotta get out. I don't want to, but it's reversing. We gotta get out. Yeah, it's reversing. It could take us out and keep going, but it ain't moving right how we want it to. So That mug messed around and still came up. I got out right here somewhere. That mug still came up. It didn't go for the full 1 to 2, but we could have got something out of it. But yeah, we ain't tripping. We'll be back tomorrow. Sending head to this appointment. Alright, we well after the fact. Well, I just got a 2 pull, so I might be talking kind of crazy, but now we in hindsight of the day. I ain't taking no more trades since then, so we in the uptrend. And look, we only guarantee you 1 to 2 setups. Okay, we in the uptrend. All right, let's see. What will be our first setup? Our first setup going with the trend will be this one right here. This white going above this black. But we ain't got no other ones. And of course, I tried to sell, going against the trend. But after the first time I tried to sell, maybe I should have let it go. But it's like you never know. But maybe I should just look for a setup to go with the trend. Maybe that'll help me out even more, But our first setup going with the trend is right here. So we got that marked up. And our furthest area it could come with this last black candle right here. It almost came down there, pushed up, and we ended up taking this one because it was reacting off that demand. We took that one. Almost went to a 1 to 2. We took it out at a 1.5. And also, it actually came back to our furthest area. And we could have got in right there, going with the trend. And we would have got our 1 to 2. But could have got way more. Yeah, this is hindsight after the fact. It's like we got our setup, got our strategy. It's about the execution of it. It's just all about the execution of it. So yeah, that was the first setup going with the trend. And we're gonna go back. And we're gonna look for the second setup going with the trend, which is this right here. We had it marked up. This white candle pushing past that black candle. That was our setup. We had it marked up. Like again, we have our setups. It's just about the execution of it. The furthest area it could come back was right here. And it kind of dipped out. It came back. And actually, I wonder what made me get in way up here. Oh, because it was kind of giving another setup off of this, and we was going off of this, and we ended up getting in right there. But in hindsight, when they first dipped back up in here and they pushed out of it, in hindsight, we could have got in right there. High volume. In hindsight, yeah. That's that. But the thing about this second setup, yeah, it would have pushed up, but it never went all the way to our 1 to 2. But the thing about this is, let me show y'all. Yeah, this was the first entry opportunity. Right there, we got in way up there. But from it actually coming to our furthest area, right here, we could have got in right there, essentially. And what it would have did. We put it at a 1 to 1. I meant 100. It would have came almost and took us out. And then it shot up there. It wouldn't have went all the way to a 1 to 2, but it would have came close. Then again, it tapped down here again and it pushed up. we got in right there. Look, it went to a 1 to 2 on that one. So it's like, yeah, we have the setups. It's just all about the execution of the setups, you know. So yeah, I just want to come back and look at everything in hindsight, of course. But we did get our that first setup, and it did go to a 1 to 2, but we didn't let it. We didn't have our 1 to 2 set, so we ended up taking 1.5 on that one. And this second setup, if we would have kept it, 200, we would have got this push, but we would have been going for a 1 to 2 based off this entry stop below there. We would have just had to play it by what price doing, and would have had to probably get out, somewhere up here. Like we probably would have took another 1 to 1 if we would have seen it pulling back right there. Like it was struggling, pushed up. Like we probably would have got out of 1 to 1, seeing it struggle a little bit like how we did over here. I mean, not over there, over here. We probably would have got out at a 1 to 1 right there. But yeah, this is the strategy. This be the setups. It's just all about the execution of the setups and how we do in that moment. Our price moving and what we're looking at. So all in all, I say I should have probably stuck with going with the trend, and I negate, all of this. Like wait for it to like start the downtrend and breaking structure for us to get in on the continuation on the downtrend. Cause this basically like, I'm like, this ain't me trying to predict a reversal. This me following price, taking sell setups. But at the same time, when there's more volume of buyers in the market, I should just be sitting back waiting for an opportunity to get in with buyers. That's what I should be looking for. So yeah, we ain't take no other trades. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. I mean, I feel like I'm not really mad at myself for today or nothing. In the long run, I know what can happen. Taking 4 trades probably was excessive. I could have stopped at that third trade. If I probably would have broke even for the day on that third trade, because that's essentially what I'm supposed to be doing. Like risking 150 to make 300. I lose 150 on this one, lose 150 on this one, but then I get a 1 to 2 right there. That's all my money back, and we broke even for the day, and that's 3 trades taken. Look, 3 trades max, 2 L's equals max loss. So yeah, them 2 trades were supposed to been max loss. I think I saved myself on one of them or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I think I saved myself. So that was the trades for today. We'll come back tomorrow, see what price want to give us and how we gonna do it. But we back recording ourselves, and we're gonna try to continue on this journey and do how we supposed to do. Let whoever see, and see if we can become profitable in this, which I know we can, but just get better at our executions. So yeah, I'm done. I'm out.